back to my channel. So today we're going to do the assumptions tag. Now I did my first assumptions tag just I think 2 weeks ago and you guys really loved it. And then I mentioned how I might do it with Glen, and then I saw comments come through and you guys wanted me to do it with Glen, and I said I would do it on the vlog channel, but I figured I already did part 1 of my beauty channel, so let's just keep it on here because it's not like gonna be a whole series, so let's just put this baby on here. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, become a part of the Pineapple Tribe. I upload every Tuesday and Thursday, and the vlog channel is What Would Lizzy Vlog. Go check it out. We're like vlogging our whole process of buying a house and everything that's going on, so lots of vlogs on there and new ones to come. So let's get into the assumptions tag. I kind of told Glen already like what the video, you know what it's about, right?
Yeah, I already know what it's about.
Okay. And if you didn't know, Glen is
Oh, I'm her husband.
So I put up assumptions and I asked you guys on my Instagram. My Instagram is What Would Lizzy Vlog. My Instagram is What Would Lizzy Do, so I asked you guys to give me some assumptions. So the first one I see is you asked Glen out first.
Actually, no. Actually, I asked her out. I'm going back in memories. We were at the gym, and I asked her out. I wanted to take her on a date. Obviously I started everything slow. Everybody thinks that, you know, that she's the pushy one, but she was actually waiting on me to actually ask her out. I didn't take her as like some hood rat that I met off the street, so I was like, all right, we're gonna play this cool. Yeah, I didn't think she was like a Tatiana.
Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana.
A very gentleman way, and let me be, you know, not like, hey, what's up, girl? What's up? What you doing? Going on our first date, I was the one who asked her out, and it was nice.
It was nice. Glen doesn't speak Spanish.
You know what?
I don't know Spanish.
That's half true. I speak half Spanish. Like, my Spanish isn't the greatest, but when I'm at work, a lot of the contractors that I work with are full Spanish speaking, and when they're asking me questions, I'm sitting there and I'm just like, okay, I know what he's talking about. So I understand Spanish, but I can't speak it fluently.
But you know enough to get by.
Put it this way, I know when you people talking shit.
Glen loves that ass.
So let me tell you something.
Oh my. I saw something else about like my butt, and I was like, what? Because if you guys watch my vlog channel, there's some times where I just have to like just stop filming because Glen's just like grabbing my butt all the time, or like freaking touching it or spanking it or something to it.
Well, I mean, if you're a guy, you're either a boob guy or you're a butt guy, and I just happen to be a booty guy, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I saw like a couple saying this one. Lizzy is the one that wears the pants in this marriage. Love you guys. So, I mean, I am someone where I'm very blunt and bold with my opinions, and yeah, I say like what's on my mind, but I think we're pretty much 50-50. I mean, I depend on Glen to like make a lot of decisions, and then I make a lot of initiative myself.
Put it this way.
What do you think?
Put it this way. When our relationship is just like an African lion and the lioness. You know, the main lion, dude, he's chilling. He's sleeping. He's just chilling back. He's kicking back. The lioness is out there hunting. She's doing that. She's taking care of the cubs and stuff like that, right? But the main lion, he's just kicking back, you know? Only until those hyenas come around, then I get them. You know what I'm saying? I pounce. So that's just my whole look. That's my whole take on that. I don't need to be. She's the one who, yeah, she's out there. She's doing her thing. And I'm just the more laid back person. But when it comes time to it, and if, you know, shit were to hit the fan, I will make the decisions just like that on the spot, you know, but you know, like I said, I'm just the lion that just likes laying in the sun. Yeah. You know? Well,
yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty much like a good balance because, I mean, there's times where I do take charge and then there's times where he takes charge. I don't know. I think it's just because...
the situation dictates.
Yeah, it just depends. Like,
and, you know, so most of the time when I'm out in restaurants and stuff and I'm like, I don't know what I want to eat, you know, I just like, do it. Because she knows what I like and she knows this, so I just, hey, just, you know. Yeah,
like I'll order.
I'm not one of those power hungry dudes that always needs to be in control, telling, you know, my wife what to do 24/7 and all this. No, I like her having her own personality. I think that's hot. I think that's sexy when she has her own mind. And, you know what I mean? That's just me. I'm a different type of guy.
It's not like a couple. I mean, I don't see them right here. Of course, obviously, I mean, I don't see them right now because there's quite a few, but just like wearing the pants. I think it's just because people may think that because I'm the more outgoing, extroverted one, and Glen's pretty chill, so I think people just assume that, but Glen definitely takes charge in a lot of stuff. Oh, here's the one that I saw. Glen is just as much as a booty addict as my husband. They love to constantly grab and cuddle it.
Booty.
Okay, this one was so funny to me and so random, but I do have an answer to this. You guys are scared to vacation in Mexico. So I have always wanted to go to Mexico, but my mom told me absolutely not, Elizabeth, because you are a pendeja. Like, because I don't know Spanish, and they said people will take advantage of you and hear you, and they're like, whoo, and like the way you look, oh, goodbye. Like, that's what she said. So I'm scared to travel to Mexico because I don't know Spanish, and you just don't know. I mean, obviously, people all have their opinions, and like, you just don't go off the resort and stuff, but I've heard such bad stories because we both have families in Mexico. Well, I have family in Acapulco, and even my mom, like all her cousins and her family and friends, like they say like, oh my gosh, it is just so bad. Like even my mom's friend, I don't know if you ever met, no, you never met Lourdes. Well, actually it's my mom's cousin. Why am I saying friend? My mom's cousin, her son's a doctor, and she actually has to have 24/7 security at her house because they threaten her because her son is so successful, and they know he's a doctor, and they, you know, threaten for money and all that, and she has security, she has chauffeurs and everything out there.
And, you know, same goes with me. I actually went back to where my family's from.
When?
A while back. And this was when I was still in the military. And they were telling me to lay low because my family's from Sinaloa. And it's a cartel state. I'm not going to lie. You know, just driving down the street, people are like, oh, they're not going to pay attention to you. I'm the black sheep of my family in Mexico. There is nobody with my skin color in Mexico. Everybody that...
And you're half Filipino.
And I'm half Filipino, so I stuck out like a sore thumb. All my relatives have blue eyes, green eyes, and white skin. That's, you know, that's the part of Mexico that my family's from. So when I go over there, I stick out. And then they knew that too, driving around with their AK-47s and like looking at me like, look at this gringo, like, what's up? Like, that was, I went there one time, and then they're like, no, we'll let you know when it starts cooling down. But they're like, as of right now, you know, just, you know, kind of put us, you know, we'll be here, you know. So it hasn't been something that, you know, we've been wanting to go to.
I don't want to go because I don't know Spanish, and my mom scared me, and his family says it's not safe. So are we scared? Yeah, we're scared. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I don't want people to judge us and say, oh, people just put, no, like we have family out there and they tell us things.
They're telling us where not to go.
Yeah. You rarely disagree in your relationship. I saw a couple, like you guys rarely argue. We don't argue.
We you know what? We come, when we do argue, we come to an agreement. And that's the thing. You have to come to an agreement, a mutual understanding between both couples, you know, and say, hey, okay, well, I'll give up this if you give up that. All right, cool. It has to always become, has to come to an agreement.
You know what we argue about? Like, where do you want to eat? Like, what do you want? Do you want sushi tonight? Shabu shabu? And then that's what our thing is about. Like, that's what we argue about, like, what you want to eat. Like, we're so lucky when it comes to that. You guys are freaky AF. Glen's job has something to do with computer software.
No, actually,
nope.
I don't. I'm a refinery operator. I work in a refinery. I make gasoline.
Glen loves to spoil his women. I don't know about women. Like, I don't know what you're saying women for, like plural, because he's got his one woman. Oh, she didn't put it plural. Just kidding. I just read it like it was. Yeah. Just kidding. Yeah, he likes to spoil me. Have spoiled Glen so bad, created him into a monster. That's all I'm gonna say. Dude, like, you are so spoiled. Let me say a quick story. One of his presents I got for Christmas, it was a Louis Vuitton wallet. The lady said I didn't buy that one because they have like your history on the computer. So I thought I did, but he gets a wallet every year, spoiled. And so then I got him a repeat, so we went to go exchange it. Tell me why we walk out and all of a sudden he has, you know, his new wallet, which was more of on top of the old one, so I had to pay more. And then he walks out with a matching belt. Like, how? When I just thought we were just gonna go right in there just to do an even exchange, and all of a sudden I'm like giving my card, like, what's going on? That you don't have any tattoos. Well, obviously Glen has tattoos, so I'm pretty sure you're talking about me. I do have a tattoo. I don't have a a pedicure right now. Well, I just painted my toes, but I have a foot tattoo. I know people like want to know about it because I did an Instagram post and it's showing and people are like, oh, what is that? Is that a tattoo? Like, what does it say? So it's Tahitian tribal and I have different symbols that obviously have meaning to me that I wanted in this tattoo. So it's not like I just got a random like tribal, like, oh, just do whatever. Like each symbol means something to me and I wanted this on my foot. So I can go into it like in another video, but yeah, I have a tattoo and I might have a secret one. Oh my God.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
all the time.
that my family doesn't know about. And I might have gotten it when I was 16. It actually took you guys a while to fall in love. No.
No, it really didn't.
Like we fell in love so fast and like we knew it was so right. And if you guys have watched our previous videos, we have like another video like our first kiss when we first started dating, and then did we answer like who said I love you first? I think so, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was Glen, and like I wasn't even his girlfriend yet, and all of a sudden he's like on the couch and he's crying and he says I love you. And I'm not the only crybaby, you guys. Glen cries too. It's just that I don't show those things to you guys. So my friend Anissa says that you guys love me the most. She'll get it.
I have no idea what the hell that was.
Yes, we love you, and we love Josh and the kids too. Glen doesn't always love your cooking, but will still eat it.
Actually, I really do like her cooking. My cooking sucks. Yeah, I only make certain dishes, and those
Curry.
dishes I make really good. Other than that, I love her cooking because she's like trying out new dishes and it's not getting boring in the kitchen.
Boring in the kitchen. It's not getting boring in the kitchen.
So, but it is. It's awesome. It's cool because I love different dishes. I love trying new foods. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. Something to tantalize the taste buds. So, that's
but
cool.
my cooking wasn't that good in the beginning. I mean, I will say that.
It's been getting better.
And but now it's so good. To me, I think I cook so good.
Yeah, she's made some dishes where I'm just like, wow, you made this? Like,
I'm in shock too.
I'm like, wow, it tastes really good.
When I was experimenting, I'll say myself, I didn't think it was good because I really wasn't sure like how to do anything, and now I can just like whip something up so quick. So I'm so proud. I thought you and your husband were Hawaiian. Why? I don't know. You kind of look like Moana. Well, today is fitting because it is spring and I can bust out my puas again. I'm actually part Hawaiian. I'm part Pacific Islander and also Mexican. We've gone through that like in another video or my last assumptions video. Go check it out. You can find out everything. Glen is Mexican. Did you just burp?
Yeah.
Glen is Mexican Filipino.
And I do get that all the time. Everybody thought I was Hawaiian. I mean, she thought I was Maori. So.
Well, just because I know what Maori people look, and he had like this distinct, like, I don't know, savage face. No, like your head shape and like certain things, like his brows are so distinct, like his head, like your jaw.
Yeah, I used to get that a lot in school too. In high school, they were like, "Oh, I could see you twirling fire sticks and stuff like that."
Fire knife.
I'm like, with a grass skirt on? I'm like, yeah.
I assume that Lizzy has a hot sauce temper and Glen calms her down. To a certain extent.
Yeah, that is true to a certain extent because, there'll be times or issues that she's dealing with, and...
I just don't have time for stupid people or like rude people. That's my thing, rude, huh? Like people who are rude or inconsiderate.
Put it this way, she's the one who's, very proactive with, stuff, and if stuff's not working right or, she gets on it. I'm the one who's a freaking volcano, and I wait till it builds up, and it builds up to the point, and I will blow the up on you. Like, I will get into your face, and I can be the hothead, but I just choose not to,
Yeah, he waits till it's like, you're the volcano, and I'm someone where, like, if I have a temper, like, or something's, like, bothering me, I have to settle it right then and there.
Yeah.
But thankfully, not between each other. It's always, like, other people.
Other stuff or shit that we're dealing with.
Yeah, but not us, though. Like, we're really lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I have, like, the worst temper, but I will say, do I get annoyed with rude people and all that? Yeah, I'll get, like, a temper with stuff like that. Tired of people mentioning, or you guys are going to have the cutest babies and be great parents. Tired of people mentioning babies. I'm excited to start trying to have a baby. We're not trying yet. If you guys don't know, we're in the process of buying a house, and we said that we would start trying by the end of the year. we just want to do the steps right and not have to like rush into it. We want to get our house first and deal with that. I mean, after a while, though, like once we got married, it was kind of annoying to hear like babies all of the time. Just because that's like a sensitive subject, because not everybody's capable of having a baby, and it's just a lot of responsibility, you know? And then whenever people would ask, I'm like, well, are you paying for the baby too? You know? It just gets kind of tiresome, because it's like we want to enjoy at least being married first. Did you fart, or did he fart?
He probably farted.
He just farted. But we have Ewok right here. Did you get annoyed hearing the baby thing? I got tired of it because I was like, dude, we just got married.
You know, it's not. It's granted. People say, oh, once you get married, you're gonna have a baby. You know, and that's that's cool. Yeah, but you know, there's other couples that don't. There's other couples that don't even have kids. You know, so but we just wanted to experience being married without the babies and all that, because once you have a baby, you're in it for life. People say, oh, 18, that's it. No, dude, you're in it for life. That is your kid. That is part of you. You are there until you die, and he or she keeps living on. It's a life thing. So, you know, it's kind of cool not to have that responsibility right now, and then to figure out what we're going to do with the house and stuff like that. Because, I mean, you got to think about it. Having a baby and renting at the same time, all the expenses and stuff like that, and you're not making any equity. There's no money going back to you, and it sucks, because then you're really broke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we just wanted to be financially stable and actually have a house over our head.
We just wanted to be smart.
And yeah, we wanted to be smart, and so I think now we're in a good place. We're at the right time, and this is gonna be awesome. You know, we're ready for it, right?
But I will say I have like baby fever. Remember when? Oh, were you with me? Well, there's been a couple times I was walking down the Target aisle.
One time.
I was walking through the baby section, and what happens? I just start crying because I had such big baby fever. Glenn is closer to your family than you are to his. No. We're both equal.
We're both equal.
Like, he visits my mom, and like we just went to like my brother's baby shower. Like, my family doesn't have like a lot of events, and I have a super small family, and my family's spread out. Like, my other side of the family, they're all in San Francisco. So it's really just like my mom, my brother, and then that's it. And then
everybody's so busy. Everybody's working so much.
Yeah.
So, and that goes with my family too. We haven't had that many family gatherings, just because everybody's just so busy, you know.
But if anything, like, I go to every single family event, everything, because his family has way more, and he has a larger family than me. Like, I go to everything that his aunt hosts. I see his brother and sister all the time at the gym. Like, we just went to dinner the other night. Like, I'm actually with your family way more than mine. Well, I'm with my mom a lot. But, like, I'm just saying, like, in general, like, his family just has, like, way more things going on. Yeah. So I'm with his family actually a lot more. Okay, I found the perfect one to end with. Glen has farted in front of Mama Whoop Whoop. What was her reaction? Have you farted in front of my mom?
Yeah, but it was a ghost. It was like...
Oh, you crop dusted? Oh, silent but violent?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And she had no idea I farted. I was just like, yeah.
No, but you know what? Glen has, like, no shame, but he's, like, so comfortable with my mom. And my mom is... Well, if anything, my mom's always on your side. Like, she's always saying, Elizabeth, like, be nice to Glen. Just, like, jokingly, you know what I mean? Like, she just likes to play around with us. But whenever he goes to my mom's house, you either, you lay on the couch and end up falling asleep, like, full blown, like so comfortable. Or two, he goes to the bathroom and just, like, tears it up. Like, one time he was in there so long, I was like, what are you doing? Like, what are you making in there?
I'm baking.
He was taking like the biggest crap, and then I told my mom, I go, he's taking the. She goes, oh, leave him alone, Elizabeth. Let him be in peace. I was like,
let me take my shit.
Oh my gosh! All right, guys. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed our assumptions with Glen. What else? I think that's about it. Yeah. So go check out our vlog channel, What Would Lizzy Vlog. We have behind the scenes and all this stuff dealing with the house. We also plan on answering like a bunch of questions dealing with the home buying process and all of that. Ewok is playing. And I think that's it.
And if you guys want a part 2, thumbs up.
Oh, part 2?
Yeah, we can do part 2.
Ooh.
This is fun.
Oh, it's fun. We can just do like a Q&A too.
Yeah.
Like instead of assumptions, like a Q&A. I think a Q&A would be good. So let us know down below what you guys want us to do next. I saw a couple more people want me to do your makeup, or you do my makeup again. Let us know. I wanted to do the no hand challenge. I think that would be fun. All right, that's it for today's video. Love you, Pineapple, so much, and I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Mwah! Woo-hoo! Thank you, babe. Little Ewok.
Here we go, it's all about you, it's all about me, it's all about what we do. Making art, you and me, trying to find something to